Shame on you for missing the wedding.
What the heck, Mom? Didn't you know?
Trouble busters!
Oh, hi, Jessica. Thanks for visiting.
You're still here, huh?
What? I'm sorry?
I used to work hard to take care of things around the house all the time back in the day, and look at you. You're just sitting in that bed all lazy.
My name is Helen. I've been married to my husband for 5 years now, but my mother-in-law doesn't seem to like me too much.
Hey, are you listening?
Yes, ma'am.
Benji's wedding is coming up in 2 days. There's no way his brother's wife misses his wedding. This is going to be such an embarrassment. You need to discharge yourself from the hospital right now.
I mean, I wished I could go.
If you don't show up at the wedding, you're breaking up with my son. You better make the right choice.
But I wish I could go to the wedding too.
Phew, aren't we glad she's gone?
I'm sorry if we were being too loud. Oh, they're such a beautiful couple. I wish I was there for them.
Ma'am, you can't go in there.
Oh my God, Jessica?
Shame on you for missing the wedding.
Please keep it down, and it's not even visitation hours right now.
Shut up, you're breaking up with my son effective now.
Oh God.
Ma'am, you can't be in here outside visitation hours. You need to come back tomorrow.
Shut up. I'm not leaving until she signs that paper.
Oh, Jessica.
You don't even make much income and you're always home being lazy. You didn't even come to the wedding. Humiliating, mortifying, embarrassing.
Oh God.
Not only do you make Keith feed you, but you're also making him pay for the stay here. No one in our family benefits from having you be part of the family.
Benefit?
Benji's wife doesn't seem too competent either. I don't get why those boys can't choose the right girls for them.
Ma'am, you need to
After I get rid of you, I'm going to get rid of Benji's wife.
I knew it. Jessica's only concerned about how she presents herself to others rather than how I'm doing with my condition. Actually, it's not just how she presents herself to others. She just can't accept the fact that she can't get her son's attention just to herself.
Now, sign the paperwork.
Okay, then.
Huh.
But let me remind you that it's not visitation hours right now, and I don't want to cause any disturbance to other patients.
What? Oh, what are you guys looking at?
It's getting late. I'll hand this to you when I get discharged in 2 days from now.
Well then, make sure you sign it.
Sure.
You won't even have a home to go to.
Phew. I've been sucking up all this time just because she was Keith's mother, and I wanted our relationship to improve down the road. But if she bullies me during a time like this, I can only see myself getting bullied for the rest of my life. No way. Oh. I'm going to teach her who's the real embarrassment. I'm not letting her get away with this. Trouble busters! I'm home. Oh, it's so nice to finally be back home. Oh, hi, Jessica. Hi, Benji. Hi, Stacy.
Helen, welcome home.
I'm glad you're feeling better now. Thanks for saying that, and I'm sorry I couldn't attend your wedding. Well, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal.
It is a big deal.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, Helen.
Yes?
You better have it with you right now.
Yes, it's right here.
Oh, nice. This is great for our family, and I'll get to live in this house with Keith from now on.
What the heck, Mom? Didn't you know?
Didn't know what?
Look what you've done. This is bad.
She took my precious little Keith away from me, and she's always lazy without even taking care of things around the house. She didn't even attend her family's wedding, just laying around in bed. I'm sure I made the right decision for the sake of our family's future.
Okay, then.
Oh, I guess it's the first time we agree with each other. Keith, you and I will live together in this house from now on.
That's not going to happen.
Oh, you're a stranger now, so don't mind our business. Go mind your own business.
She's right, it's not going to happen. Helen has the ownership for this house.
What?
I'm telling you that we can't live in this house if I break up with Helen.
What are you talking about? There's no way she has ownership of this house.
It's true. I told you when we were buying this house, remember?
You were too busy bullying me, and you had no time to listen to what Keith was explaining to you.
Why don't we just change the ownership title then? Oh, I'm so smart.
I was planning on selling this house, but if you insist, you can have it.
How dare you talk to me like that? Who do you think you are? Just pack your things and go. We don't want you here. I'll file the divorce paperwork for you.
Okay then.
Oh, no one's trying to stop you from leaving. I guess you're truly not needed in this family.
Mom, I think you're the one who's not needed in this family.
What? Oh, son, what's the matter? I know you're just joking, but you almost got me there.
I'm not joking.
I
told Helen that you wouldn't do anything like this when she told me what was going on. I didn't want to believe what she was telling me, especially since you raised me to this date. So I told her that if what she told me was true, I would disown the relationship between you and me.
What? Why would you say that? Do you even realize what you're saying?
I don't know how many times I told you to stop picking on Helen.
I wasn't picking on her. I was just trying to help her get better at things.
Anyone would agree that you were picking on her. But since you're my mother, I wanted to think we had hope. And that was only until now.
We wouldn't be able to file a divorce without both of our consents. Even if you're Keith's mother, you can't decide this on your own.
I truly love Helen from the bottom of my heart, and I'm not going to forgive anyone who hurts her, even if that person is you, Mom.
You can only say that now. She doesn't even make much income, and she'll become an eyesore to you year by year as she gets older.
Oh wow, how can you even say that when you don't even have a job? It's like you're throwing a giant boomerang at yourself.
Oh, shut up.
And who did you say doesn't make much income?
I'm talking about Helen. Besides, why did you agree to break up with him if you have things to say? You're not making any sense.
Another boomerang.
Helen and I had a discussion after you brought the paperwork to the hospital. We decided we could file a divorce and marry each other again.
What? You don't have my permission to do that.
I don't care if you don't approve. I'm no longer gonna be your son anyways.
Oh, nice try. No matter what you say, you're going to be my son for the rest of your life. Keith, you're already 30. You can't be talking like a little kid.
And a third boomerang. I am just amazed at you, Jessica.
What the heck is the matter with you? You stay out of this conversation. What boomerang are you talking about?
Helen, Mom doesn't really get young people's jokes like that.
Ah, I see.
Stop making fun of me.
Look, I don't think I'm talking like a little kid.
Yes, you are. No matter what you say, you're legally my son forever and always.
Forever and always until we're almost there.
Oh, I don't know what you're trying to say.
I decided to adopt myself to Helen's parents and be taken into her family.
Huh? Taken into what?
And Helen's parents kindly approved this too.
Oh, you can't do whatever you want.
And look at you thinking you could do whatever you want. I told Helen's parents about how she's been treated by you all this time. They expressed support for our plan.
And what makes them do that?
As a parent, they want to do whatever makes their child happy.
But I do whatever that makes you happy, too.
Do you?
You don't even have a child. You have no right to talk about parenthood.
What? You're not even wishing for our happiness. You only care about your own happiness.
That's not true.
You can't get over your emotional attachment to your children, and that's why you pick on our wives.
Oh, you don't get it, do you? Look, this woman is fooling you.
No,
All you have to do is take a break from her and know that I'm always right. When you were in second grade, I told you to wear your jacket because it's cold outside, but you chose not to wear one.
That's not even relevant.
Even when you were on your job search, you were glad that you went for the company I chose for you. You don't have enough life experience to decide on your own. You need to do as I say and file a divorce and live in this house with me from now on.
Let me ask you then, can you afford to pay the mortgage for this house?
Yes, of course, no problem.
How can she say so sure? She doesn't even have a job.
Our mortgage is $1,600 a month.
$1,600?
And we just refinanced recently, so that's not going to be an option.
That's a lot more than I thought you were paying, but oh, that's okay. You've afforded it all this time, and I'm sure you can continue to pay that amount.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can.
My net income is about $800 a month.
Oh, that's not possible. You can't lie to me.
I couldn't get over my childhood dream of becoming an actor, so I became one after I married Helen.
What?
I quickly started getting some offers, but it hasn't been to a point where I could support myself just yet. Helen supports my dream, though, and she said I should give all that I've got to make my dream come true.
How dare you? What have you done to my poor little baby? He graduated college, got a stable job at a big company, and I thought he'd be stable for the rest of his life. You ruined my little Keith's life. How dare you do this to him?
I don't think I ruined his life. I only respected his feelings, since life is too short and I didn't want him to regret anything.
How dare you guys do this without even telling me?
I couldn't tell you because you would be against it without even listening, just like how you are right now.
Of course I'd be against it.
And that's why I didn't want to tell you.
Huh?
And not because I didn't want you to get worried, I simply didn't trust you. The relationship I have with you is helpless at this point.
Helpless? Oh, Keith, you need to open up your eyes. It's not too late yet. I can help you find a new job, so let's get back on track with life. I'm sure you can get a job that's even better than where you worked.
No, thank you. And even if you bring me job openings out there, I'm only going to do what I feel is the right thing for me to do. If you think it's so important to work at a large company, why don't you go look for a job for yourself?
That's crazy. She's not going to do that. Ugh, I don't care about you guys anymore. And you can't come back to me even if you regret it. Do whatever you want.
We will, without you telling us to.
I still have Benji.
What?
Benji, why don't you buy this house from Helen?
But Jessica,
What else do you want from me now? You already stole my son from me.
didn't you say you plan on picking on Stacy and making them file a divorce just like how you did to us?
What are you talking about? You can't just say things out of your imagination, little Miss Stranger.
I'm not. Don't you remember it yourself? You told me the other day.
I never said that. Oh, Benji, don't listen to this woman. She's saying random things without being able to prove anything.
I can prove it if that's what you want.
Huh? Benji's wife doesn't seem too competent either. I don't get why those boys can't choose the right girls for them.
Ma'am, you need to leave.
After I get rid of you, I'm going to get rid of Benji's wife.
Who did you say is not competent? And who can't choose the right girls?
Oh, she's just trying to twist my words.
Twisting words? But is this what you would say right after our wedding?
I didn't mean it when I said it. Oh gosh, you could be video recording me like that?
The patient right next to my bed took this video because you were making a big scene so late at night. And she sent me the video after you left.
This video disgusts me no matter how many times I watch it.
No matter. What did you say?
Everyone here has already seen this video. We knew you'd do something crazy today, especially since you went to go yell at her outside the visitation hours.
Such an annoying little brat.
What did you just say?
Look, I never meant to say any of that. I want to take care of Stacy just like I'd take care of my own daughter.
Do you really think any of us will trust what you say? Jessica, I know you don't like the fact that I'm a nurse.
I never said that.
You said it when I first met you. I think it was when Benji stepped away into the restroom.
How am I supposed to remember? It's been a long time.
You seem to have something to say to me every time I saw you, so I've been recording everything too.
Oh, wow. Ugh.
Besides, the male nurse that was in the video that we all just saw is my college friend. We still talk to each other too.
So what if you're friends with that guy? Don't tell me you're cheating on my son. How dare you?
That's not true. After watching the video, I told him that Helen was my sister-in-law. He told me the whole story then.
The whole story?
Yep, the fact that you were saying a lot of mean things to Helen, and also that you were talking behind my back. He told me everything. I'm sorry if I'm not competent enough for you.
You said you sometimes have to work night shifts, but it's simply unacceptable for a married woman to leave the house at night.
I think it's more unacceptable that you walk into the hospital outside visitation hours.
You should stop blaming other people every time things don't go the way you wish.
What did you just say?
You're old enough to know that people are gonna stop choosing to be with you if you keep living like that.
But I have you.
I'm sorry, but Stacy and I will never be on your side moving forward. If Keith is gonna disown his relationship with you, so will we.
What?
If you think you're gonna treat Stacy the way you've always treated Helen, I'm not letting it happen.
Why do you boys keep taking these ladies' side? Where did this even start going wrong?
I'm grateful you raised them to be such attractive men.
Helen even told me not to worry about anything because she'd work to make sure we have enough income. I'm grateful that she supports me, and you should be grateful for her too.
She's always wearing so much makeup. There's no way she makes much money. Women who don't know how to work have no choice but to make themselves look attractive to men.
Oh, didn't you know? Helen is amazing.
What's so amazing about her?
Helen is a stylist for a large beauty supply company.
And what's so great about that? We're talking about a job, not an after-school activity.
After-school activity? Don't you know that being a stylist is an occupation? I guess you wouldn't know because you've never even looked for a job. Her clients give her good reviews. She's great with the services she provides and also talented at finding the right products for her clients, too.
Oh, whatever. She can always tell you whatever she wants to tell you.
She's still young but so talented that she has her own crew. She's sometimes even on the TV show to talk about her skills and experience. I guess you really didn't know, huh? Anyways, Helen is truly an amazing person, and I've been learning so much from her, too. Thanks, Stacy.
We've been sending you $1,500 to support your living every month, and that was from Helen.
What?
And you've always been rude to her, while Helen didn't ever argue back at you. How dare you bite the hand that feeds you? True, and we're never gonna be sending you any money moving forward.
What? You can't do that. I won't be able to support myself if you stop sending that money.
Use your Social Security and Dad's life insurance.
I already used all that money.
What?
I guess you were traveling around the world too much. I've seen her walk into casinos, too.
So you used all the money you had, huh? You'll have to find a job to support yourself then.
What? No, I can't look for a job. I'm too old for that. Hey, Helen, I won't tell you to break up with Keith or kick you out of this house anymore, so you need to convince Keith for me.
Convince him?
Helen, don't listen to her. And Mom, don't ever rely on me or Benji to support yourself moving forward, okay?
What? But I'm your mother. Oh, that is not okay. Oh.
Stop fake crying. What goes around comes back around.
You guys are kidding, right? Oh, Helen, please help me.
Good luck with everything.
No.
After her two sons had disowned their relationship with her, Jessica had no choice but to work hard night and day. But she'd use all her money for gambling every paycheck she gets. And she reached out to us many times trying to see if we'd help her. At first, we used to pick up her calls to tell her not to call us again, but we eventually stopped picking up her calls. She lives in a house that's already paid off, so she'd be able to support herself as long as she knew how to spend. I hope she learns her lesson to become a better person.
Helen!
Hey, honey, what's the matter?
I got an offer for a main character.
What?
It might be a small stage, but it's a big step forward for me.
Oh my God, Keith, congratulations! I'm looking forward to watching your show. I'm so happy that my husband, who's always been on my side, is finally seeing his childhood dream turn into reality, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to support him. Trouble Busters!